RM has just released Mono, which has all of us turning emo. And today I'm going to explain the lyrics of Forever Young.
하루 종일 비가 왔으면 좋겠어 누가 나 대신에 좀 울어줬으면 해서
From these lines, you can tell that RM has some emotions deep in his heart that he wants to express, but for whatever reasons, he cannot. He really wants to cry, but he can't. And instead, he wishes it would rain all day because it feels that the rain is crying for him.
종일 비가 왔으면 좋겠어 그럼 사람들이 날 쳐다보질 않았어 yeah. 우산이 슬픈 얼굴 가려주니까 빗속에선 사람들도 저마다 바쁘니까
RM has another reason why he wants it to rain so much. He feels that he can freely express his emotions when it rains because when it rains, everybody's under an umbrella minding their own business. They don't care to look at other people under the umbrella that are around them, and thus RM is free to show his true emotions during the rain without worrying about others looking at him or judging him.
지금 모든 게 저 위치로 하늘에 나의 그림자가 비치고 난 어둠을 딛고 서 있어 고개를 밑으로 내 발 뒤꿈치로
In the first line of this verse, RM talks about how everything is like what's above me. And this is basically, what is above RM right now? It's rain, right? So he's talking about how everything is like rain. Everything is like his own sadness that he's feeling. He is literally drenched in sadness right now, and everything looks very gloomy to him. In the last line, he says he has his head down and is on his heels. This means that he has come to a complete stop because he has no desire to move since he is on his heels. He has his head down, and what does he see on the ground? A reflection of himself drenched in sadness.
Slow rap, slow jam, slow rain, everything slow Forever rain
Like I said, RM has come to a complete stop, and he's looking at a reflection of himself. And right now he feels everything is going slow. Everything is going super slow right now. Some may think that he would want to get out of the situation of being covered in sadness because, who would want to be in that situation, right? However, the way I view it is RM has spent the past 5 years in public spotlight with BTS. And basically, he has not been able to, I would assume, express his truest emotions inside of him. And part of those emotions might be sadness, but he just doesn't have the time or the energy to be expressing those emotions because, you gotta move on. You can't be indulged in sadness when you're the biggest superstar doing gigs every other day. And now, because he's in the rain, he's come to a complete stop here, and he's just looking at a reflection of himself. He finally has some time. The world goes slow, and he finally can feel these emotions surround him and cover him and indulge in them. So that is why he wants it to rain forever.
비가 오면 조금은 나 친구가 있다는 기분이 들어 자꾸 내 창문들을 두드려 잘 지내냐면서 안부를 물어 And I answer 난 여전히 삶의 인질 죽지 못해 살진 않지만 뭔가에 묶여있지
So this is a continuation of the messages said in the previous verse and chorus. He feels that rain is the only friend that he has because it's the only one that can really share his somber and very sad emotions with. And he uses this very poetic term, saying like he feels the rain is knocking on his windows and is asking him if he's okay. And that's just a very, very beautiful line. And then he answers that, well, he's not really okay. But he's also not living because he can't die. But he's just tied to something. He's chained to something. And I honestly don't know what he's chained to, but I'm gonna make an educated guess saying he's chained to the celebrity lifestyle and the status that he has right now. He can't just give up in the middle of, you know, he can't just like give into his emotions of sadness because he's a superstar and he's B, the leader of a superstar group, and he can't be that person when that person to be like down and sad and feeling lonely when everybody's really depending on him. So he feels he's chained to something.
제발 아무것도 묻지 마 그냥 영원히 내려줘 네가 내리면 외롭지 않아 너라도 내 곁에 있어줘 잿빛 세상에서 살고 싶어 영원 따위 없는 걸 알고 있어
RM finishes off the song by saying he wants the rain to be with him forever. He just wants to be covered in this darkness and sadness forever. He just wants to be indulged and just be soaked in this because this is so precious to him. However, he very well knows that this situation will never last forever. He very well knows that rain will never last forever, and it is an impossible goal to meet. A lot of times we want to cry and we want to express our feelings and we want to be indulged in our feelings of sadness and sorrow. However, we just don't have the time to, just like RM. And, you know, for the rare times we do have the time to do it and the energy to be indulging in those feelings, we get this sense of, you know, happiness almost. It's like a rush where you feel really overwhelmed by your emotions and then you feel like kind of alive because you are living through those emotions. And this is probably not the most healthiest way to live, but we all been there. And I think this song is so great because RM has captured this concept that is really difficult to put into words and has put in a very simple and very poetic song that is Forever Rain. So everybody go listen to Forever Rain and also go listen to the entire mono by RM. It's a free playlist. I don't know what you want to call it, mixtape. And you can find it on Big Hit's YouTube channel. Go check it out.